Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spiritual Readiness and the Time of the Shift. WESOC 2018 celebration ended a week and 2 days ago, and I'm still processing and unpacking a myriad of deep emotions and insights and revelations of blind spots that were not visible to me up to this point. As you keep climbing the mountains, there are more mountains. And Lord Buddha had said, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. That is absolutely true. For my students, it was a decade of work. For 10 years now, I've been doing WESOC every year in New York City. Moreover, I have been guiding them to doing a specific yoga that will allow inner transformation to occur in the emotional body, to manage negative emotions, and to allow the nurturing and the growth and the evolution of higher emotions, and thus reassembling our entire fragmented self into a holistic, repaired oneness called the monad. And as such, standing in that reassembly collectively, we did a fire ceremony that allowed the merger and permanent grounding of the celestial axis, the point or the line around which the entire universe rotates. Now, ceremony ended, and we ended up having incredible confirmation. We had visibly manifested in the sky unidentified flying objects that were stationed steadily to all of us, for all of us to see. I'm still trying to process and understand what that actually meant. I'm not at a point where I can actually completely understand it, but I'm in the process of unpacking it. But equally important, everything was aligned. The music, the community, the sense of togetherness, the sense of purpose, everything was aligned. It was the most spiritually aligned event that I've ever held. And for that matter, I've ever participated in. I also wanted to say here that unbeknown to me, and this is the part where I want to go into some depth, because for all of you who are doing planetary work, for all of you who are part of the volunteers who are wayshowers, who are here to try to guide humanity into an ascended tomorrow, to see a higher version of themselves, this may be could possibly exist for you as well. What I didn't realize, although my students spent 10 years trying to do this, for me, it was a promise that I made 31 million years ago in the galactic core, when volunteers were asked for the next cycle of planetary alignment with the galactic equator. It's a cosmological event that takes 31 million years to happen, and it's only 3 days long. But when it happened, it caused powerful collective dimensional shifts. So I volunteered, but that sense of responsibility and duty as a Capricorn, I became so goal-driven that I didn't realize, and I was blinded to it, that, and although I teach all the time, surrender, let go, release everything to God, I'm constantly monitoring my clients and my students, make sure that if they are pushing their personal power into me, if I'm corded to them, I immediately end the relationship, I change the dynamic. I am constantly doing this on a personal level in my practice. But I didn't realize that this was happening because of the goal and the greater cause. I didn't realize that I was corded to humanity, to my students, to Gaia, to the galactic masters that I made this promise with, and through them to God. I didn't realize that I did all of this. And it was at the very end of the event when I began to feel something is wrong. And all of a sudden it became visible to me that I had done all of this. So it took me a while, and I've been absent from posting my weekly video for about 2 weeks now, because I was trying to process exactly what was happening to me. And I wanted to share that with you, because if for any reason your mission and your purpose is similar, verify that you're not equally or similarly coded because of your desire to fulfill a planetary purpose. And in the process of you, because you see, the planet, the way showers, for all of us who are beacons and herald, we had to start shining light in very dark places. And for us to do this, it's a fine line that exists between surrendering and taking action and trying to move forward and bushwhack your way through darkness. And so one side of it, you're inactive, and the other side of it, you're doing everything by your own will and volition. So one has to be very careful and understand, and I had to understand this, I am not the light. I am nothing more but the reflection of the light. I have to allow God's light to reflect through me. My only purpose is to make sure my surface is cleansed and pure, so that the reflection will be complete and not altered by any kind of lens or dirt that I may have on me. So the idea is for me to, and I'm doing this right now, is to recalibrate and understand that I don't need to fix, do, or repair, nor trying to lift anything. I have to allow things to happen, and I have to let God guide me. And I thought I was doing this. I swear to you, I thought I was doing this. I'm being very completely honest and sincere with you. I thought I was doing this. And for the most part, in appearance, it was exactly what was happening. But on a deeper level, because it was not a one-on-one with somebody, it was about a cause. I didn't realize that I had completely taken this cause on my shoulder like Atlas, and I was trying to carry it by my own strength and abilities and power, when in fact all I needed to do was to surrender the burden to Spirit and allow God to take over through me. I am all for the easy button. I don't have to do it complicated. I don't have to do the heavy lifting. It's too burdensome and too draining, because I felt drained. The moment I became aware of it, I all of a sudden realized I was exhausted. I was drained. And the moment you see it, it begins to really weigh on you. When you're not seeing it, you're still being weighed, but you're not sensing it. And so I'm trying to invite some of you who may equally have planetary puzzle piece purposes that needs to be fulfilled similar to me, because the rescue of humanity is not a solo act, it's a collective effort. And many of us are part of that collective. So I'm sharing my insight with you, and I'm hoping that you will learn by grace. That check with yourself that in terms of your mission, that you're not coded to the purpose, and you're not trying to lift and carry and force it and force to create it. Yes, there needs to be people like us who are doers that are out there and actually to do and really do the hard work. That must happen. But there's a point where we move in 21 million years. I've crossed it, apparently. Where you move away from being in a surrendered state and allow Spirit to move in front of you, behind you, at your side, inside of you, and all around you, where you let go of this and you try to do it by yourself. Now, having said this, the event was a success. Okay? It was an unbelievable success. On all kind of counts. I've posted in the Wisdom Council multiple videos of the performance, the music, the dancing, the joy, the celebration, and also the fire ceremony, where there was this blue light that descended on all of us collectively while it was being done. And then within an hour and a half, these UFOs, these ET lights, were in the sky, responding to the call that we released so that this light, the celestial light, can come and anchor into the center of this fire pit. So even when we think we fail, because I'm very hard on myself, even when we think we don't do a good job and the job was not done well enough, in hindsight, we'll have 2020, there is actually success and achievement that occurred. God is good always. I want to say thank you for listening to me. I post a video once a week. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. I will be posting once a week some moment and words of wisdom. May you be blessed. Namaste. Thank you.